Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Recently I made a video about the zodiac signs as Disney princesses, and whilst I really enjoyed making that video, I thought it would be even better to make a video of the zodiac signs as Disney villains. Personally, that is what I love the most about Disney movies. It's the villains that kind of do it for me. So this is gonna be really fun. So if you want to know which Disney villain you are based on your zodiac sign, then keep watching. I just want to start off this video quickly by putting a disclaimer, and it's that these things that I'm going to say, because Disney villains are obviously negative, they're negative characters, so the things that I bring up are going to be negative traits, and I don't want any of you getting offended. It's just for fun, so please, this is just it is from a kind place, please know that. But if some traits do come up and it resonates with you though, then think about that. Think about that, analyze that. Aries. So Aries, your Disney villain is gonna be Cruella de Vil. The reason why is because firstly, she's got those eyebrows going on, those traditional Aries eyebrows. Yes. Cruella de Vil as well, she's very sure of who she is. The way she presents herself, she just comes off as sort of flawless, but to her as well, with her being Aries, Aries is part of the first house, or rules the first house. So it's sort of like Cruella de Vil is dipping her little feet into the second house, which is all about money and possessions, because she is a wealthy heiress in the movie, but she just wants more and more, and she's very greedy, very selfish. So it's like this person who's sure of who she is, but she's kind of going into the second house and being like, I want it all. I deserve it all. I am the first house. I am Aries. I deserve all of that. She also has the habit of just laughing at her own jokes and that little cackle. She'll just say things and she'll just laugh at herself. A lot of the villains do, I suppose. This is where you laugh. This is where you laugh. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Taurus, your Disney villain is Lady Tremaine. To be honest, I don't really know how to pronounce that, but yeah, there's just the stepmother from Cinderella. The reason why is because she's quite a perfectionist in a lot of ways, and the second house again, wealth, possessions, Taurus rules the second house. And so she marries into this family, she marries this man because she has a lot of money and she wants that for herself. Within my maturity video of the Taurians as well, the more immature Taurian female would be known for marrying into wealth because it involved the money. So for her, it's kind of what she's doing. She's very power hungry, very greedy, very selfish. She is also very power hungry. She just has that. She just wants to be in control of her whole environment that's going around. And she's very greedy, very selfish. And I think that those traits can sort of come with the Taurus energy. Because if you think about the second house, it's all about the possessions and things. So if they don't get what they want, or they feel like they can't control a situation, then they may just get really upset. And as well, furthermore, she has those green eyes. They're green, and anytime I think of Taurus energy, I just think of a really beautiful forest or emerald green. Gemini. So Gemini, your Disney villain is gonna be Hades. Reason why is because Hades in the movie, I think he's such a sweet talker. Gemini energy, they just know what to say, how to use their words. In the movie, Hades is like that. He's able just to do the whole smooth talk and persuade people to do what he wants. Also, one minute he's super nice and calm and collected, and then the next minute it's like boom, and his flames just go up, and it's just like the two personalities coming out here. Like one time he's all nice, and then the next minute he just explodes in your face. He's quite charming as well, I think, the way he comes across. I think Gemini energy, quite charming people. Maybe I'm just biased though because I am an Aquarius, and yeah, I like the Geminis. Hades as well, he just turns up at any given moment. I feel like with Geminis, they will just swap and change their mind I really feel like they would have the tendency just to be so airy-fairy about everything in terms of commitments, and they just want to do their own thing. So I feel like Hades sort of does that. He just comes in and out when he wants. Lastly, Hades flirts with Aphrodite, the goddess of love. So remember, love is from Venus, the planet. So in a way, it's like Gemini is flirting with Libra, because Libra's ruling planet is Venus. Both of these signs are air signs as well, and they're said to be highly, highly compatible together as well. Cancer, your Disney villain is going to be Prince John. Reason why is because, well, I'm sorry to say this, but he's such a little crybaby. He just, no, mommy, just is so emotional. He's so sensitive. He can be very cranky. He'll just snap at the snake. I can't remember the name of the snake, but he'll just snap at him for nothing, and the snake is just trying to like help him. But Prince John just does not care. I feel like Cancer people are so like nurturing and giving people. They are, but the negative side of that is that they could be very stingy, not want to give, and so Prince John does that. He's very immature and quite childlike as well. He's quite childlike too, I feel. To be fair though, he's pretty stylish, I have to say. He has all the bling, you know, he loves his jewellery and everything, and I feel like with the Cancers, they do have that certain style. It's a very feminine, like just, it's a sense of beauty, a natural beauty within them, because they're just so, they're so pure and motherly. So Prince John, he kind of expresses that through his jewels and his crown and everything. Leo, your Disney villain is gonna be the Queen of Hearts. Reason being, because the Queen of Hearts is already naturally a born leader, so she rules Wonderland basically. She also tends to walk over her people, and they constantly just bow down to her, and they're like, yes majesty, yes, anything you want, yes. Leos to me are those natural born leaders. They're very, they have this energy in them where they just know how to control situations. Leo as well is it's a fixed sign, so they're very stubborn. Queen of Hearts is extremely stubborn. She doesn't get what she wants. She'll just be like, off with your head, off with your head. Oh dear. To me, the Queen of Hearts is like the natural queen, like the queen bee of all the villains. That's just my opinion. And so when I think of that and I compare it to Leo, you can see the parallels, because of course Leo is ruled by the sun, so the sun is the center of the universe, so therefore Leo kind of is. At least that's what they think, yes. Virgo, your Disney villain is gonna be Mother Gothel. The reason why is because in the movie she's just constantly comparing herself to Rapunzel, and she wants to be young and beautiful and flawless forever. So what she'll do is she will poke fun at Rapunzel and point out all of her sort of imperfections in order for her to feel better. And she does this through sarcastic comments that Rapunzel doesn't really pick up on, and she thinks that she's doing it from a good place, but really she's not. Virgo energy is known for being very critical and very picky about people and themselves, especially themselves. So that's why I think it suits very well with the Virgo energy. Also, Mother Gothel, she's very impatient. The Virgos, they like to be organized, to be very on time for things. So I feel like if you leave them waiting, they'll not be okay with you doing that. Libra, your Disney villain is gonna be the evil queen from Snow White. The reason why I say this is because the queen, she has such an unhealthy relationship with herself. Say, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And she is told constantly that it's not her and it's someone else, and she gets upset about that because she wants it to be her. Interesting enough, the opposite sign of Libra is actually Aries, so in a way the Libra energy can tap into that Aries energy, and Aries, as I said before, is the house of self. So the evil queen is tapping into that Aries energy. Furthermore, with that comment, the Evil Queen, I believe, was the very first Disney villain, so she's like she's it. She's pretty much it. And so the opposite sign again of Libra is the Aries, and so it's sort of that number one sort of persona. But with Libra, I think it's more Libra because Libras can be they are known for being a little bit vain and a little bit superficial, but Libra, I am an Aquarius, remember, I love you guys. The Evil Queen is also very cunning and intelligent, so whenever she's doing things, she's aware that she's doing it. So Librans, they are air signs, so air signs are quite intellectual signs. So they're quite clever and intelligent, so they know what they're doing. Scorpio. So it was kind of a tie between two. So number one would be Maleficent. Number two is Judge Claude Frollo. He's from Hunchback of Notre Dame. In my personal opinion, I feel like these two characters are the darkest of the Disney villains, especially with Maleficent. She's just so sinister and evil. We're not talking about the movie Maleficent, remember, we're talking about the original Sleeping Beauty, where it actually she was just evil. She's very powerful, very mysterious, extremely vengeful and manipulative, and all of these characteristics, they are definitely seen within the negative energy of the Scorpio. She also has those red lips. They're just the red lipstick, and I feel that the Scorpio, they love just those bold colors. Lastly, with Maleficent, she does have these sort of mystical, magical powers that she can tap into, such as hypnosis. I mean, she hypnotized Aurora to pricking her finger on the spinning wheel. So with Scorpio, they're known for tapping into the like magic and like mystical sort of stuff. Then with Judge Claude Frollo, I think with him, he's also very vengeful, and he wants to sort of take Esmeralda in his arms. You know, he's a very, I feel like he's the highest sort of sexual person in the movie. So with him, it's all about like possessing Esmeralda. And with Scorpio energy, Scorpios, when they get into a relationship or when they have someone, they like possess them in a way. They just want them to be theirs. They just want to keep them, wrap them up, smother them to death. Ugh. Sagittarius, your Disney villain is going to be Ursula from The Little Mermaid. The reason why I say this is because she's very ambitious, highly optimistic, and Sagittarians are known for being really optimistic. Quite persuasive as well, a bit immoral, and she quite tactless and blunt, just like, again, Sagittarius energy. Whenever she's speaking to Ariel, she will just say things about Ariel that are so honest and what she thinks of her. And Ariel is just like, oh, I don't even know. Oh, just no, she has no idea. She has no idea. But Ursula knows what she's doing. She's just trying to manipulate Ariel into making her think that she needs to go up there and walk on the land above the water. And she also has these like magic potions, and she knows her stuff. So she's very intelligent that way. And I feel with Sagittarius, because it is all about education. So with Ursula, she's very well educated. She knows how to persuade people to do what she wants through the research that she's gained or she's done. Capricorn, your Disney villain is gonna be Jafar. Jafar to me is highly cunning, quite conceited, very condescending. I feel like Capricorns can be a little bit condescending. Jafar is just so about wanting to rule and be in control and in power. So the Capricorns are known for, if they tap into that energy, they can be really great leaders because of the sense of power that they have within them to proceed and progress in that. But furthermore, Jafar also likes obedience in the movie. He wants to make sure that the people who he's trying to control obey him. And with Saturn rules Capricorn, and so Saturn is all about limitations, challenges. It's about discipline, basically. So for Jafar, he wants other people to be disciplined and to listen to what he has to say. by controlling the situation. Aquarius. Aquarius, your Disney villain is Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove. Yzma to me is just the wackiest Disney villain. Like, I really feel she's just the most eccentric, and she's all over the place. She just has all the plans lined up and she wants to pursue it the way she wants, but then Kronk comes along and just messes it all up for her. And her plan just doesn't work, and she gets all frustrated and mad. She just starts pulling her hair out, and she can't keep it together a lot of the times. And I feel like Aquarians, there's so many times that you just cannot keep it together whenever things are happening and it's not going the way we want it. We find it really hard. She's also very greedy, very selfish, and I feel like Aquarians, we can be like that. We can tap into that negative side from the humanitarian side and look and say, actually, it's me, you know, I'm gonna be the greedy Aquarius and I don't care about humanity at all. Pisces, you're the final one. Your Disney villain, Pisces, is gonna be Captain Hook. The reason why I say this, Pisces, is because Captain Hook, to me, he may be this villain, but at the same time, you sort of feel sorry for him. It's like you have a lot of empathy for him, because he's the one who got his hand, right, taken off by this crocodile, and he's forever just trying to get revenge on Peter Pan, but he can never catch Peter Pan because he's just so cunning and quick. So because of that, Captain Hook just never is able to catch him. You realize that actually it was Peter Pan that did this to Captain Hook, so you feel kind of sorry for him, and you feel like kind of, you know, always wanting him to get Peter Pan. With the Pisces energy, they're very sympathetic people, but not only sympathetic people, but I feel sympathy for them because they are so sympathetic. Like, because of that energy, maybe they're just not seen enough. They can be quite quiet people as well, I find. They can also be a little bit careless, and Captain Hook is extremely careless. He never follows through, like, he never thinks properly about what he's gonna do. He's always outsmarted by Peter Pan. I think Peter Pan is an Aquarius, and that's why. Interesting enough as well, Captain Hook lives on a ship. And it's in the water, and so what lives in the water? It's the fish, and Pisces is a fish. Alright guys, so that concludes my video of the zodiac signs as Disney villains. If you did like this video, then please be sure to give it a like and let me know in the comment section down below, letting me know your thoughts and opinions. And if this is the first time you're finding my channel, then please be sure to subscribe, and I will be back guys with another video very, very soon. Bye!